The lion is known as the king of the jungle, the biggest, a powerful predator feared across the African savanna. The fiercest, with razor-sharp claws, crushing jaws, and incredible strength, lions dominate most animals they encounter. But the truth is, even kings can fall. In the wild, there are animals so strong, so dangerous, or so fearless, that they could kill a lion in the right situation. To ask, which beast could actually dethrone a lion? Some are giant herbivores capable of crushing a lion with sheer power. Others are deadly predators that rival the lion in strength and skill. And one of them is surprisingly small but completely fearless. By the end you'll see, crown slip, respect is earned mid-scrap. Number 1. The elephant. Dan de Bacardes. I start with the obvious titan, the African elephant. These giants carry the kind of mass that turns a predator's attack into a foolish gamble. An adult bull elephant can tip the scales at several tons. The lion's claws and teeth mean little when faced with a charging mammoth of muscle and tusk. Imagine a lone lion trying to take down a mature male. The elephant doesn't even need to gore, it can trample, crush, and stomp with devastating force. If the tusks connect, they can pierce vital organs or pin a lion against a tree. Elephants are highly protective and surprisingly aggressive when threatened. A wounded elephant is dangerous beyond comprehension. They'll pursue and gore. Even clever ambushes fail when the opponent weighs as much as a car and carries lethal ivory. In open plains, speed and stealth don't help against an elephant's kinetic power. The odds are stacked. A single bull can neutralize a big cat before it gets close. In short, mass, momentum, tusk, brutally effective. Number 2, hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Hippos look awkward, but they're engineered for violence. Massive, low-slung, and jaws that can unhinge a ribcage. They're apex animals in rivers and on banks. A lion's approach near water is a gamble that doesn't pay off. A hippo's bite force is legendary. Bones snap like twigs. Notoriously territorial, they attack anything that crosses their zone. Especially lions at carcasses. One clamp can end a lion instantly. On land they run fast, using bulk to pin and crush. In water, they dominate absolutely. Lions can't match their maneuverability or threat range. A drowning or crushing becomes a grim inevitability. Unpredictable, merciless when angered, they finish the job. Number 3. The rhinoceros. Rhinos are a fortress on 4 legs. Their size and obscene horn make charges unstoppable. Facing a charging rhino is like stepping before a spiked freight train. A direct charge can impale and mortally wound a lion before it can fight. Rhinos can trample and crush with little effort. Thick skin and bulk make claws, and bites rarely penetrate. Lions aim for soft spots. Rhinos present very few. Unpredictable and fearless, they stand ground and charge without hesitation. Against a rhino, cunning and speed are poor substitutes for raw stopping power and a lethal horn. Number 4. Buffalo. Cape buffalo are collective perseverance and lethal horns. A single buff's horns are deadly. A herd becomes a fortress. Lions avoid fully grown buffalo because the risk is high. They form a circle, face outward, and present a wall of horns. One miscalculation can mean goring or impalement. Wounded buffalo fight with ferocity. Predators can die for underestimating them. Lions may isolate calves or sick, but a healthy buffalo can be an executioner. Cooperation turns the tide. Social structure as much a weapon as bone and horn. They protect one another in a brutal, efficient way. Next, the water's ambush terminator. Number 5. Crocodile. The Nile crocodile is an ambush hunter built to drag large prey beneath the waterline. Lions that scavenge or hunt near rivers risk a hidden, silent death. One snap, one submerge, and a lion's strength is useless. Chokeholds and the death roll disarticulate and drown prey. Submerged, lungs panic, limbs fail against water's resistance. Bone-crushing bites can sever spines or crush skulls. On riverbanks, it's patience and timing. The environment gives the croc the advantage. Lose vigilance, tug the wrong carcass, dragged under in an instant. In water, lions aren't kings. Lions are incredible hunters, but they're often beaten by superior coordination and stamina. Number 6. Wild dogs. African wild dogs are masters of collaborative hunting. They harass, nip, and chase until exhaustion. Against a solitary lion, cumulative pressure matters. They isolate, flank, and target sockets to bleed and fatigue. They rotate roles, maintain pursuit, and avoid fatal engagements. In many confrontations, wild dogs have routed, even killed, lions via numbers and persistence. Number 7. Spotted hyenas. Spotted hyenas are mythically underestimated. Social, intelligent, with bone-crushing jaws, clans can outnumber and outlast lions. Not just scavengers, formidable hunters, brutal opponents. They swarm, nip, and harass, especially lone or injured lions. Their jaws crush bone, defenses around vitals fail. Numbers create panic, strategic positioning breaks the flanks. Historically, hyenas have killed lions when fatigue and numbers shift. Number 8. Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons aren't fast, but they're patient and biologically dangerous. Their bite delivers bacteria and venom that incapacitate over time. A solitary lion can become a long, slow casualty. Bite, retreat, wait for infection and systemic decline. Over days, mobility fades, vulnerability rises, powerful jaws and serrated teeth inflict deep, infected wounds. It's patience and poison over brute force. Now, apex rivals beyond Africa. Number 9. A tiger. Den sure, I'll be outside. Here's the cinematic fantasy, tiger versus lion. The Siberian tiger is the largest big cat, often outmatching a lion in size and muscle. Equal weapons with different edges. Tigers rely on power, stealth, and killing bites to throat or skull. Historically, tigers have killed lions in rare overlaps or staged fights. Agility, reach, and bite power give the tiger a one-on-one edge. Bonus. Polar bears. Grizzlies are walking kettles of bone, muscle, and claws. Heavier than a lion and armed with massive forelimbs, a lion's finesse struggles against raw destructive potential. They absorb punishment and control distance, brutal, brief, and in the bear's favor, stamina and resilience included. Polar bears escalate the bear comparison to terrifying. Bigger, heavier, with massive strength and bone-crushing bite. Evolved to kill and haul heavy prey. The same physiology devastates on land. Deep insulation, can absorb hits and counter with catastrophic force. In a neutral arena, mass dictates a quick, crushing victory. Number 10. Humans. Humans bring strategy, technology, weapons, a combination that outclasses raw animal power. Firearms, traps, coordinated hunting remove close-quarters unpredictability. Plan ambushes, call reinforcements, use long-range lethal tools. A well-placed bullet or trap can end a lion without direct risk, even without guns. Pit traps, poison bait, coordinated drives turn environment into a weapon. Against weapons, a lion's natural advantages crumble. Uncomfortable but true. Armed and organized, humans are apex predators. That doesn't make it right. A T explains lion fear of encroachment and persecution. Number 11. Porcupine. The porcupine may not look dangerous, but it can be extremely deadly to a lion. Porcupines are covered with hundreds of sharp defensive quills that easily detach when touched. If a lion attacks carelessly, these quills can lodge deep into its face, paws, or throat. Over time, infections caused by these wounds can become fatal. There have been several cases where lions died after a failed attack on a porcupine. Number 12. The honey badger. The honey badger is one of the most fearless animals on Earth. Despite its small size, it has thick skin, powerful jaws, and an incredibly aggressive attitude. Honey badgers have been seen confronting animals far larger than themselves, including lions. While they rarely kill lions, their toughness and fearless behavior often force lions to retreat. This tiny warrior has earned a legendary reputation in the wild. We started with a myth, the lion as an unbeatable king, and ended with a harsher truth. Power is conditional. Every beast we covered has a scenario in which a lion can be defeated. Sometimes it's mass, sometimes it's numbers, sometimes it's venom, sometimes it's human technology. Understanding this doesn't diminish the lion, it deepens our respect for nature's balance and the razor edge where life and death meet. Dominance in the wild is situational. The savanna is an arena of shifting rules. If you love wildlife, appreciate both lions and the terrifying capabilities of their challengers. Hit like if you learned something wild, subscribe for cinematic deep dives, and tell me which matchup to animate next. Let's keep exploring incredible, dangerous, awe-inspiring moments together.